Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Oregon 111, and welcome back to Nova Arcana. Since the last episode, I've done a little bit of things off camera, but more of it has been kind of thinking and planning with regards to a science experiment that I would like to do. I'm going to need some materials to do it. I've done a little bit of research to learn that the targets that we saw with the gas turrets in the other area are crafted like this with the hay bale and redstone. I grabbed some redstone from one of the old traps, and I've been getting wheat already. And then in order to tell if something is going on off, I thought it would be useful to have a redstone lamp. So I'm going to start with these things and just find out a little bit more about how the targets behave. I also started growing sugarcane in here for reasons. But let's put down a target block. It sounds like a hay bale. And this. All right, so if I just punch it with my hand, it doesn't do anything. We know if we hit it with an arrow, it does light up. It does only send a signal for a short period of time, even though the arrow can be in it for a longer period of time. And the thing I really wonder is we got this flask of dragon breath, which did not seem like a very good weapon, but it does kind of shoot a projectile stream, and I want to know if it sets this thing off. It does. So this makes this weapon potentially more attractive. We finished most of Submarine City, which was an area with the gas turrets, but coming up was Submarine Castle. And this thing fires like completely 100% straight. So like if you just put your arrow on a target and then drink, you're going to fire a laser that goes exactly to that location. And so it's going to be potentially an easier way to hit these things at the cost of some soul stars, because it does cost 2 soul stars. But I think that is an item that I will want to have in my inventory. If we move on to Submarine Castle, I think was the name of the next area. It looked like it was also going to have some more of those gas spawners. And yeah, and so I learned a little bit about turrets along the way as well. Or turrets. Targets. Yeah, and I wonder exactly how this thing is implemented. And I just don't know enough about targets. I don't think I have any other handy projectiles. Like, I'm not going to throw an ender pearl. I guess I could throw an ender pearl against it. I do have a lot of ender pearls. Is there anything else that I have that would count as a projectile right now? Arrows? I don't remember if I have snow for snowballs. Eggs I don't have. Can't think of anything else. I could just like try dropping an item on top of it as well. I can't remember if I've had snow blocks or not. It doesn't appear that I have. Yeah, so at some point in the future, if I get some more projectiles, do some more science experiments with that, we possibly can. So in any case, the other thing that I've done off camera, actually while we're here, let's show part of it. I found a chest with books back in the previous area that had a mending book and a couple of other nice books, and I'll show where those books came from shortly. But I've done a bit of back and forth between here and the Submarine City. And when I was riding the rails, I noticed this. There's a gravel wall there, and there's a hole in it, and you can see that there's an area behind it. And so we're going to check that out in a short bit as well. But first, one other, I don't know if it's science or just trying to take advantage of Minecraft mechanics so far as I understand them. One other thing I had done off camera for the YouTube audience, some of it's been on camera for the Twitch audience, is to set up this area right over here, which I think it might be safe enough for me to hop off here. Yeah, okay, that works. And I think that guy will continue all the way to the end of the rail. Great. And so what I've got going over here is I placed some sand and made a little pen because I noticed when I hit F3 that this area is desert hills, and I think it's possible for rabbits to spawn on well-lit sand anywhere in a desert hills biome, possibly. Not 100% sure about that. And we learned from the book in Kit's Shack a number of episodes back that rabbit stew is very good in terms of giving the player various buffs. And so I want to be able to make rabbit stew in the future. And so if there's a possibility that some rabbits end up spawning inside here and I can actually breed them inside here, that would be great. While we are here, I think there are possibly a couple of buildings that I haven't lit up in this area. We're still missing an emerald in this area. And also, I was just standing around here. This giant lava going into this building is kind of more than just the other random lava falls. I think possibly it's just going down to the base of this building, which is, I think, maybe where we may have found the objective, the record disk. But I don't remember for sure. Let's go ahead and do this as well, because I don't like bridging out over lava below us. But I just wanted to take a look at this, and then also from this rooftop we can see a few of the rest of the buildings and see if there's some other buildings that are as yet undiscovered up here. Oh, there's another, okay. So I forgot to point out, I built the rabbit area on top of the roof there, and on top of that roof is where I found the books chest, and on top of this roof, apparently, is where I have found a food medium chest. So what do we have here? Render's typical sandwich. It's supposed to look like a burger or something, I think, and then a bunch of other foods, some of which I think don't have effects, but maybe some of them do. But I will happily take these things. I'll take the chest as well. And I think I can still safe. Ooh, not so safe. Okay. I was going to say safely climb out of here. Let's do this instead. Let's make ourselves a staircase. And then down here, is there anywhere that I can see in here? Oh, there's emerald ore here. So we're looking for, oh, that looks like the emerald. Okay. Well. How convenient. I thought I might have to do more searching in this area. Okay, so crazy out of place lava makes you come look over on the roof and you start finding things. Great. And I think we found Emerald 12 or something. No, this is Emerald 12. Maybe it was Emerald 13 that we found over in the other area. So this is just a normal emerald that I mined from some emerald ore, and then this is emerald number 12. Okay. Neat. And then this continues, the lava continues going down. Can I see? Yeah, I think possibly right over there, just off the edge of where that lava goes down is where the entrance to where we got the objective actually was, if I'm remembering correctly. From the top of this building, can I see, okay, don't look at the Enderman over on the left. Can I see if there's other buildings that I have failed to light up? It looks like the top story of this building, and it looks like there's some spawners over there. So this building is a building that I still haven't done. Now that we got the emerald, I guess it's not as important for me to explore all the everythings. Oh, and I hear a skeleton somewhere. He might just be along the hills over here. If I go down one floor, I could maybe get across there. There's just a walkway from the bottom of this building. Let's try to get down to the bottom of this building and check that out. This building, I think maybe I have been into. Yeah, I can see lights on the top of this building, and I'm pretty sure I was at the bottom of it as well. And this one, I see a torchlight over there, and I think, yeah, I built my little bridge out of that building, so I was definitely all the way through that building. And yeah, I've been through that building. I think it's basically just that one. So if I wanted to go to that one, I wonder if I can just kind of find my way down inside this one to get there a little more quickly and conveniently. So let's give it a try. This is not super easy and convenient. Oh, I am recording this for the YouTube audience. Twitch knows I'm recording this on Halloween. And yeah, being live streamed. And so I just noticed that there's a skeleton wearing a pumpkin on his head. And the reason for that is because it is October 31st, and that's what Minecraft does. So there we go. You're now up to date with all the infos. So is there a staircase down? Oh, hello. A staircase down, yes. All right. There's more. Yeah, there's a lot of amethyst over there. I actually want that. That's going to be near the path over there. Tiny building over there. But we'll go there in a moment. First objective, yeah, right out here. This is somewhere I haven't gone, and there might be spawners on the next floor as well. And just to be super careful, we'll go ahead and put out some water. That's just a charred husk. He's not super scary. Okay, but I do hear magna cubes as well. Okay, I just said he's not super scary, and then he immediately sets me on fire. Good job, me. Okay, so it might be magma cubes coming down from the ceiling. And is there... Doesn't appear... No, there is a staircase. Here it is. I was going to say it doesn't appear that there's a staircase, but then I saw it. Okay, big magma cubes are a problem. Smaller magma cubes, not so much. And I think that's everything that I saw when I was looking from the rooftops. Doesn't look like there's necessarily anything in the roof up here. I don't think I saw any chests. There are furnaces, but render doesn't typically stick things. Oh, there is a chest over here. It is pointing away from me, so I can't tell for 100% sure if it might be trapped. If it were, I would just run back into this building, I think. It does not appear to be trapped. And it does appear to have some things that I would like to own. It's a little bit messier than I like my chests. Not a big fan of chests organized like this. Sharpness 3 stone axe is actually pretty good. I'm going to grab that. Chainmail, I think we're beyond. I would like to have the glass. Okay, but that plus an emerald is a pretty good haul. Do I have room in my inventory to also own some amethysts of the future? Perhaps. Let's take a quick look. So I've got this kind of amethyst, and I could always get rid of the chest, or I'll end up using up some torches or bricks. Yeah, it's fine. So I would like to just... I don't even need to bridge over here. I can probably just do this. Yeah, let's take a risk if this is going to be okay. We'll add a little bit of torchlight behind us, but I just want to get all these amethysts. Because one of the things that the alchemist has for sale at this intersection is a shulker box. It's extremely expensive. Kind of ridiculously expensive. Okay, we don't need fortune on amethyst because it doesn't work. Okay. Okay. I think we may have found another secondary objective. Because the fact that there's blazes over here probably means they're protecting something. We do need to worry about the fact that we'll be exposed to any dark enemies falling off of the edge over here, and also it appears there might be magma cubes there, although they might have just spawned from over there and then walked over. But let's try to get closer to the blazes. There might still be one who has spawned, and I'm aware of the amethyst that's still sitting over there. But let's try to find the blaze spawner. Here it is. And I don't immediately see any other goodies of any sort over here. Doesn't look like it's more than just like a solid building. I will pick up that amethyst in just a moment, because it's a full amethyst and not a nugget. That's one too. Okay, so let's lose the chest to pick up the amethyst. Let's grab that amethyst. And then I guess just briefly dig, okay, don't look at the Enderman, into the side of this building and see if there's anything here. I can also look on the top of the building. But it might just be a blaze spawner for the sake of making the area scary, because I don't see any... there might be something here. Entrance into this building. No, I don't think there's anything in... Well, hold on. Oh, this is just what I dug out before. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. So, we're going to call that done. And my inventory is filled with all kinds of good stuff. So that is a nice start. Let's, on the way back, attempt to go by, or go past, it would be right up here, right? Except I was up one floor. Can I get up one floor over here? I could totally do it by adding a few blocks. If I break this, can I jump up this? No. So I need to get rid of the bookshelves that are player head and do this. And then I also need to get rid of this. Right. I want to go back by the rabbit area just to see if we might have gotten extremely lucky and rabbits might have already spawned. So we'll check that on the way out. And we'll also add a little bit of light here so that we're less likely to get monster spawns in the future. We'll be careful not to fall in the lava. And then we'll go, whee! All right, no rabbits here. I don't know if this is going to work at all. But I managed to get mushrooms at the monument, but the monument is close to home, somewhere where we are often nearby, whereas we're going to be rarely nearby this area. All right, but I'm going to bring all this stuff home, and then I guess we can immediately go check out the little gravel area that we saw inside the shortcut rail over here, and let's see. I know which way to face so that we can actually take a look at it as we go driving by. And I need to remember, if I ever run out of coal, it's extremely easy to get to over here, and there's still a lot. So if I'm facing this direction, then I believe I'll be looking at that gravel area after we finish the spiral going back up. So it should be right there. Yep. Okay. So that's where we're going next. Let me just drop off some inventory quickly and we can continue our adventure. But so far, this is already off to... This is a nice minecart, Bobski says very loudly. Yes, minecart's very loud. Let's drop off some nice blocks. We have this random emerald that I'm going to put in random stuff, and then this emerald that's an objective that we need to bring to the monument. And you know what, actually... and then the foods, like these random foods, I'm just going to drop in here for now, and I'll decide what to do with them later. And also, yeah, some of this other random stuff that we picked up, I will drop in here and decide what to do with later. Let's go ahead and bring the emerald to the monument, because I actually have not spent a bunch of time at the monument for the YouTube audience. There are two reasons. One is I don't know, it takes me like a minute just to like run in here to get there. And even if I come in here, like the best place to view the monument is from up there, and it takes like another minute to get up there. And the other is Render's getting better at monuments. He's really awesome in terms of creating cool visuals, but I always feel like his monuments under-deliver. And this one does as well. This is Emerald 12. So it goes in here. We get like an achievement, great. But let's go stand up and view the monument and see exactly where we are. We were just inside the emerald chest, and so you got a good look at how many emeralds I have. But if I take the long trip up here, so that we get a good view of the monument, the thing that I still dislike a lot about this monument is, at a glance, how many record discs do I have? If the answer is, you have to look very closely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the glowstone lamps kind of light up so that you could see, but it would be so easy just to have like, particles, like yellow particles above this yellow disc, and orange particles above this orange disc, or something else that makes them pop the record discs that you have versus the record discs that you don't, so that you could actually, when you're standing here, just like at a glance, it would be like, ta-da, here's the record disc that I have. So that's a piece of feedback I'm gonna send Render's way. And so he still hasn't created a monument that I find makes a compelling screenshot. And so that's the other reason that I just have not come back here very often on camera, is there's not a whole lot to look at. But we currently have 6 out of 18 discs, and I think 11 out of 27 emeralds, so a little bit more than a third the way through the map. But we don't need to dwell on that right now. Right now we need to explore a new mystery, which is what's behind this gravel, which is right over here. And I'm not even sure, I might have put that torch there when I was going back and forth and lighting up torches when I walked this place the first time, or maybe Render left this torch here, but somehow I never saw that there was a thing here. And so I have no idea where this is going to go. This is clay that we were walking on, so it's not a gravity block. And that looks like a ladder on a barrier block, or is it just a ladder on nothing? And what's below me? There's just lava below me. Wait a minute. There's lava below me and also something purple and shiny. That might be the enchanted helmet of a random mob. Or it might have been something to do with the nether portal. I didn't get a good enough look. I don't know that I can quite tell. If these ladders are just floating, then I think this water update would break them. If the ladders are, and I have no idea where that water's going. If the ladders are going to somewhere, and it does look like they're going somewhere, are there barrier blocks? I guess is my next question. It doesn't look like there are to me, but let's find out. I don't think there's barrier blocks here. Maybe there are. There are barrier blocks here. Okay, so the ladders are attached to barrier blocks. However, the barrier blocks only go down to this level. So I just want to make sure that if I fall off the ladder, I will be falling onto something solid. So let's do that, and then we will risk climbing the ladder. This doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. Hey! Hello, and thank you. All right, it's dark in here. I saw a mob below. And yeah, I hear a zombie now. There he is, okay. Let's go ahead. I'm getting rid of him mostly so that I am no longer listening to his noises, which will make it easier for me to hear other mob noises in case someone else is going to try to knock me off the ladder. There's something in the ceiling there. Oh, it's just a lamp. And then a ledge, which says, Diglet dig. Every one of Render's digging signs says something a little bit different. He's given us 16 ladders, and he's given us a pickaxe. I'll just use my own pickaxe. But it looks like I was going to say I might get out to the roof. We actually don't have to go very far, it would appear. It does look like it could be a hostile area right here. Don't hear any bad guys, though. There's something interesting looking there. More amethyst, which is great, because I do want to spend them. And then something blue looking, it looks like. I guess I might use some more ladders right over here. Oh, I hear noises. Something is it's a creeper. Okay, so we are in a hostile area. I don't know what this blue stuff is. I think it's something new in the nether. And I will F3 it in a short bit to learn slightly more about it. Okay, more creepers. And I can't tell. Looks like just stalactites on the roof. This looks like it might just be a small little area here. I don't know what this stuff is. It's hanging from the ceiling, I guess. I think there's glowstone in the middle. So we might have just had a couple of random creeper spawns in the darkness. So I don't know that this is necessarily a whole bonus area. It might just be a tiny little bonus thingy. Or it might go farther up here. I'll look back at that structure in a moment. No, this is definitely an area. And we have more of these guys. Okay, great. All right. So, do I want to start another area right now? I don't know that I do. And I see the spawner now. So actually, if you want to blow up right there, well, no. Okay. I can also just break the spawner. Oh! It looked like there might have been a hole there. Okay, I didn't hear any TNT going off. That looked like it might have been the type of place where you break the spawner and it sets off a trap. We have weeping vines, warped roots, crimson roots, netherrack. Oh, is this what, can like grass go on netherrack or something now? Okay. There's so little that I know about Minecraft these days, or at least the newest bits of Minecraft. And I thought I saw some glowstone in here. Yeah, like up in this tree thingy. I think I just heard another step. Hold on. Might have been my own footsteps. So if I hit F3, I'm currently in a jungle biome, but I am looking at Nilium, warped Nilium. I'm looking on the right-hand side where it shows me the targeted block, warped stem, wart block, and there's these weeping vines plants, which are climbable apparently. Interesting. Okay, so I can climb them. Ouch. Okay, that was not the best climbing job I've ever done. Is there anything up here? Kind of looks like there could be, but maybe there isn't. I did not see an area sign when I came into this area, did I? I'm going to take another look on the way back out to see if I missed an area sign. And then I'll also peek my head in a little bit farther if we don't see an area sign there to try to discover if this is a named area, because I'm still not sure what we have found here. It seems like if it was a named area, it would be a bonus area. Oh, maybe it's right here. Bonus area 4, Warped Grove. Okay, well, that answers that. And right, there was a creeper making footsteps, and so that's how I managed to walk right past the sign and not actually take notice of it. Okay, or at least that's the excuse I'm giving myself for failing to see a very obvious sign. Great. Okay, so it's a bonus area. It's bonus area 4. We've only found 2 bonus areas so far. There was one right near the start, and there was another one in the mine shaft above kind of the castle. And so I don't know that I want to skip ahead to bonus area 4 necessarily right now, but this is nice to know that it's here. I'm going to grab the rest of this amethyst and yeah, I think be happy at the bit of progress and science and different little small projects that we have going on. But I think next time when we come back, I think, ooh, is this where I came in? What's going on over here? Behind the amethyst, there's something else. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what this is. And it's as a result of watching some of No Leaf Clover, and No Leaf Clover sees everything that there is to see in the game when there's 1 pixel of it available on the screen. Yeah, this is what I thought. It felt like this was leading back in the direction of the monument. So if you look around the monument, there are all these little 1 glowstone thingies over here, and then this one place in the wall, there's 2 glowstone thingies in a panel rather than just 1, and there was gravel in between, and No Leaf Clover spotted that. And I immediately turned off the, paused his video so that I wouldn't discover it. But then whenever I come back to the monument for the mushrooms or whatever, like I always find myself looking at it. And so I was always wondering what's going to be up here. And just in terms of directions, that felt like that had to be a connected way. Okay, so there's multiple. Render is also very good at this in terms of just design decisions, in terms of map making. When you have a bonus area, like having multiple ways that you can find the path so that people who failed to spot one thing can spot another. And so in this case, we could have either spotted it from the rail line or spotted it from the monument in order to get to this location. And so that's just good map design. So good job, Render, there. But yeah, this is a more convenient way to get up to that bonus area. So I will add that to my list of things that we eventually need to do. But yeah, for next time, I think I might go back to Submarine City, which is the area, or no, Submarine Castle, which is the area right behind Submarine City, and possibly use this Dragon Breath to try to shoot at the gas spawners and take out more of those archery targets and have some fun with that. So look forward to that. For the YouTube audience, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon. And for the Twitch audience, stick around and we'll get prepared for the next area.